Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and tripping orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move rockin' on? Now who wanna move crossing on? Now who wanna move out on? If you got stripes and you let the city know you rock 'em, yeah we got 'em, yeah we fought 'em. Like that black and orange up on 'em, single bottle, never stop it. So the beast and know 'em. Who they rockin' with the diamond stripes, flossin' on the ring. Cincinnati, she's our queen, we gon' show the world who king. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, who day we ignite and
Welcome to another episode of Greg Listen Brews.
Right, another episode of Greg fucked us for something he could do better.
Greg is at Reds Fest. Iceman's going to the Reds Fest. Derek bought him a little Trax. I think that's where he's headed. Pick that up.
He bought himself a little tiny car that he could fit in the back of his Silverado.
But who they to Matt, Darth, Tyler, Chris, anybody else hopping in the chat? Good to see you all, Crip.
What's up, fellas?
It's a Friday. We made it to Friday. We've got no game. I think Washington and Oregon might play tonight.
Hey,
I think I gambled some money on that already.
Oh, I'll be at work though.
I went with Washington.
Did you?
Washington and the over.
Is that an upset?
Well, it had them. They're a higher seed.
Yeah.
They're at home, but I don't know where this championship's played. Yeah, the game's Friday at 8. It's the Pac-12 championship. Washington beat them once. So I don't know if it's just like they don't think they'll beat them again. But I took Washington. Yeah, matchup predictor, ESPN, 75.8% Oregon to win.
So that's two Heisman Trophy candidates playing against each other.
Yeah, Bo Nix and Michael Penix Jr.
When did they pick the Heisman winner?
I don't know the exact date, but it's probably within the next, few weeks.
I would hope so. Does anything they do from now out count to the Heisman?
I don't know. If anything, the conference championships might, but I don't know. It might end right before this.
This, honestly, this is not being an LSU homer. This is me wanting my fucking money that I bet on Jaden Daniels.
Hey, I think he honestly probably deserves it. I mean, he's put up like Burrow stats at LSU.
He was
and
crazy.
We were all like, what Burrow does, except more rushing yards.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Washington's getting 10 points. I took the straight up money line. I'm like, screw it. I'm trying to hit the money line and the over. So a bunch of points and Washington pulls it out. That's what I'm hoping for.
Did you bet on that game last night?
Oh, I had a couple wins.
Man, I just needed Tyler Lockett to get a fucking touchdown.
I know, and they threw 3 to DK.
If he would have got a touchdown, it was like almost $500.
I know. Yeah, it was brutal for you, man. I
Derek's
hate
on
to
there
laugh, but
Derek's on there like they're driving. I need him to hold him. And I'm like, fuck you, Derek, you're selfish. I need Tyler Lockett to get a touchdown.
To be fair, I also needed that because I had a 9-leg parlay and it was with the Cowboys money line. So it was all I was sweating out at the end.
Listen, man, it's all a setup for me. Like, I'm cool with it because, I didn't get that, but I needed the Cowboys to win for my $200,000 payout, my fucking 19-leg parlay that I got.
Man, Chris says the Heisman's already next Saturday, so I guess none of this shit counts because they probably have their votes in then.
It'd probably feel a lot better about winning that money if I didn't already fucking blow way more than that.
Yeah, Tyler has the money line and Bo Nix throwing 300 yards. Yeah, I mean, I thought about breaking down some of the, I did a lot of alternate yards with the Cowboys and Seahawks games. That helps a lot than what they said it as.
Man, I don't know when to stop. I get in there and start building parlays, and everything you add drives those odds up a little bit more, and you can make more money.
Put another one in.
It's always one thing I'm missing, just one thing. I'll have like fucking 28-leg parlay, and one thing it'll come down to like 1 yard, and I'll get fucked.
I'm glad when we were sponsored by a gambling show, I didn't really gamble and didn't know hardly shit about it. Now I'm a degenerate gambler all of a sudden. And we have no sponsorship from.
Well, I only got $181 left to gamble. That's all I got left in my FanDuel account.
That ain't from your $4,000, is it?
No, I'd moved that out, but I left some of it.
I was gonna say, hopefully you haven't been gambling that much.
No, already. I left about 700 in there, and I haven't had good luck since then. But I'm still working on their house money, so I don't care. Whatever, fuck it. What am I gonna do? Hey, not only that, but this weekend, man, when I hit that fucking $198K on my $10, fuck yeah, we're getting.
You had so many things on that. I was like, I'm not even reading all this.
Well, I got a better chance of that than hitting the fucking lottery, and I play that 3 times a week.
That's fair.
Yeah, and we're getting whores. Yeah,
but next year,
there we go. 24-17.
Like I said the other day on the show, and I'm sticking with it. The feeling hasn't faded yet. I'm strangely confident that we're going to somehow win this game. I don't know why.
Man, look, I am not going to root against the Bengals, but I mean, to tell you the truth, looking at the rest of the schedule, I think we could win this one. I think we can win next week in Indianapolis. I think we can beat.
Well, I don't even want to look
at
ahead.
The end.
If somehow we win this game, we're back to 500, and we're right back in the playoff race is the way I see it.
Yeah, and I think we can beat Minnesota too.
Now, I know that seems crazy because, the defense is ranked 31st. I love how he said Lou Anarumo does all these appearances. He was on Kay Adams today.
Was he really?
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, oh.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
You driving your new tracks?
No, it didn't come in today. I had to go get a key fob or a battery for Sarah's key fob.
Marissa's needing one too.
She went to get in her car today, and she almost couldn't get it unlocked. So,
didn't you guys just got that thing? What the fuck's wrong with that battery already?
It's a 21 though. It's not.
I got a 19. I'm running off the same key fob since then. I got my other one I don't use.
Yeah, it's only got 40,000 miles on it, but
man, that's what happens when you live out in the fucking country, man. I don't have 40,000 on my 2019 Silverado.
I got 130 on my 2016.
I actually have my 40,000 mile maintenance on the 8th.
Wow.
I'm almost there. But if I lived out there and bumfuck like you guys do, I'd probably put a lot of miles on there if I had to drive a fucking hour.
You have to because there's nothing around.
There's nothing there.
You want to go to the game? You want to go anywhere?
It's a goddamn hour and a half drive to get a fucking cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the thing is, though, man, it's nice out there, though. I'm not going to lie, man. Dale, when I drove out to your house, man, it's out in the middle of fucking nowhere, but I was jealous.
Yeah.
Man, I'm here in the fucking big city, man. It's too crowded for me. I don't want any neighbors.
Well, I still have neighbors like right beside me because I'm not rich to have a bunch of land, but
I still have neighbors too, but
you got neighbors in a fucking gated community though. Yours don't count. Fucking fancy ass bougie motherfuckers.
Rich.
Bougie ass east side fuckers.
Now, if we look at the injury report, so T and CTB both been back practicing. Cheeto was out with an illness yesterday. He was back today. So it's looking basically, obviously Joe Burrow, which is a huge, huge, huge loss. We're not going to understate that.
Yes.
But everyone else is healthy. We've got all hands on deck for Jake Browning here. It's going to seem like this week. So there's really, if we're ever going to win a game, you would think now's the time when you got everybody back and healthy going into this game.
Right.
Yep. And
thing is, they do too.
I wore my Cincy T-shirt for a reason today. It says "F it, Jamar's down there somewhere." Jake, you need to have that mindset to this Monday.
And T, throw it up to him.
What I mean. With T out there, he's going to have his full complement of weapons. He's got to. There is no reason he shouldn't have 200 yards passing this game.
Lock it up, man. The orange arrow.
That's or 4 interceptions, but be chucking that son of a bitch up to those guys.
You know what? I would be okay with that because I want to see him take more chances. Because
especially if they're downfield.
Last week. Yeah, exactly. if you're going to throw a deep shot on 3rd and 7, 3rd and 12, whatever, and get picked off, I'm okay with that. I just want to see him stop holding on to the ball and just let it rip.
Yeah, I'm okay with it too because I don't give a fuck.
I mean, maybe not 4 interceptions, but
it's just that simple.
I mean, just go out there and fucking ball out. Like, I don't give a fuck if he gets 10 interceptions. Really, I don't give a shit. I mean, when we win, I feel good about winning. I get to wear my Victory Tuesday shirt. I guess I can wear it for about a half an hour. My Victory Monday shirt. But,
yeah, that's why we're going to win, because I've got that damn Victory Monday shirt from you I've never got to wear. So
I know.
We'll win this week because,
and then if we lose, I don't give a fuck, man. We're picking at 15 right now. Let's go ahead and hop up a couple spots. I mean, to be honest, maybe Jake Brown comes out there and fucking lets it rip. And next thing you know, he got his fucking Lombardi and we make a Jake Browning statue right outside of fucking Paycor.
Man, this is a tough one here from Bengals Army. It's a fantasy football question. So, would you guys start T, Jaden Reed for the Packers, or Josh Downs for the Colts in a fantasy flex spot? T and Reed both been banged up. Man, I don't think I could start T just because of Browning as the quarterback.
Right.
I mean, if T's healthy, shit, I would start him if it was Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
I think he would be ready to have a big game, saying he's 100% ready to go. And knowing he's in that contract year and he needs to have some big games down the stretch. But not having Burrow, honestly, and then Jaden Reed, I was going to easily say Jaden Reed here, Dusty, but you're saying he's dinged up. I don't know the extent of that.
Against Kansas City.
They're going against Kansas City, who's hit or miss.
I don't think he's too banged. He's had a pretty good couple of weeks the past like 3 or 4 weeks.
You're kind of cutting out on us, but that's what I was basing
Jaden Reed
it off of as well.
Has me closer to Josh Downs.
You cut out everything. Yeah, and he's gone.
He really cut out there, didn't he?
Yeah.
I heard him say closer to Josh Downs.
Yeah, I had no idea what he said before any of that. But
I think he's saying for Dustin to go with Josh Downs.
I would be leaning Jaden Reed personally, just because I like what the Packers are doing. I like their offense, and he seems to be a big part of it. They get him involved. You know, he plays the slot. They get him on reverses. I would play Reed, but I mean, obviously, depending on health.
Said he has a chest injury.
Missed some practice, yeah.
My back.
I would just keep an eye on that from now till Sunday, well, mainly today, honestly, and kind of see what they said. If he was a full go or something, I would listen. I would go with Jaden Reed, but Derek, you cut out that whole time. You would go Josh Downs.
I know. Yeah. Long story.
You would go Josh Downs, though?
Listen to what my wife did.
Oh, hell.
So this morning she was trying to find a defense. Yes, I would go Josh Downs. So this morning she's trying to find a defense, and she goes to pick it up, and when she went to drop she had a backup kicker on her bench. She accidentally drops T. Higgins.
I mean, it might not hurt her. I know you typically don't want to drop T. Higgins.
I immediately noticed it. I'm like,
Derek, I don't know where you're at, but your service sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to stop trying to tell long stories.
Yeah, make it short.
Yeah, you just keep cutting out on me.
She dropped T and you immediately.
Long story short, Sarah dropped T. Higgins, and I tried to help her fix it, and she said, I don't give a shit. I'm like, all right.
Now he'll probably have a big game this week, but that's how it goes, right?
If that's what works, that's what works, man.
So whoever's in the Higgins league, T. Higgins is available.
In the Higgins league.
She dropped Higgins
in the Higgins
league. Yeah.
Yeah. So Chase Brown here from Fiji, over under 5 carries. I'm going to say under until you can prove me that he's going to get. We can't get Travion to get, more than 5 or more. We can't get anybody besides Mixon to get 5 or more carries in a game.
So we'll be lucky for Mixon to get 5.
Mixon, Mixon might.
He barely got over 5.
I'm going to hope for the over, like Tyler said, but I'm going to say under.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the fuck we need. Just come on, man. Fucking just put Jake Browning out there. Put the rookies out there. Put Charlie Jones out there. Andre Yosivach. Let them just play and have some fun and see what the fuck happens. And if nothing else, we get these guys some in-game practice for next year when we're going to need them. There's nothing better for practice than just getting in the fucking game and doing it.
Yeah, but I'm not going to put Chase or Higgins and Boyd on the bench right now. I mean, technically we're still 5-6. We're still in the hunt.
Yeah.
I know that it doesn't seem like it, right? It doesn't really feel like it after losing to an awful Steelers team.
Yeah.
And our defense has not been good.
That was actually going to be one of my best bets this week was Chase Brown over on his rushing yards because I really do think they're going to use him this week. But I went and tried to check the early lines, and he's not even available. So, I mean, it's just not even – they're thinking the same thing we are. Until we see it, they're not going to put a line out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to see more rollouts. Like as Tyler saying, let him play more like Jake and not Burrow. Yeah, he's definitely a guy on the move. You know, if nothing's there, 1 or 2 reads, tuck it and run, get 5 yards. You know, get out of bounds. I want to see a lot more of that and creativity in general.
Dale, was it you that?
Fucking dogs are going crazy. You hear that?
I'm sorry, I must be lagging.
No, Derek, it's my dogs. They're going ape shit. Someone came to the door. God damn it. Don't come to my door. Dogs will go crazy. What are you doing here? What do you think them dogs yell? Translate it.
Yeah, like they're like
hey, someone's at the house. Hey, someone's across the street.
It's like, who that bitch?
Yeah, that's right.
Who that bitch at my house? You know?
Who's that motherfucker? Get away from the door, goddammit, you son of a bitch.
I'll bite you. I'll pretend to bite you.
I will yell and scream and possibly bite you, but most likely run away if you actually come in the house.
Yeah.
This motherfucker.
I got a rape whistle.
Yeah, that's right. I do got a rape whistle. Hold on, let me see. They give it to us at work in case we're getting beat up by a patient.
Or raped.
That ain't my whistle. That's my badge. My keys are somewhere else. Never mind. I do have one, though. I ain't never blowed that fucker because the hell am I going to stop someone from raping me for?
You embrace it.
Right? That shit ever comes up, man, I ain't stopping nobody. The whistle's going to stay in my pocket. Go ahead. Go ahead and do your thing.
Let him finish first.
Right. Go ahead. You finish, and then we'll figure it out. We'll try to talk it out when we're done.
Oh, God. It's a bit too far, I think, even for us.
Yeah. I mean, just personally me. I'm not for it for anybody else.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I wouldn't mind. Me. You want to rape me? I'm around the Delhi area.
Yeah, on their side of the injury report, Travis Etienne, he was limited yesterday. I guess he hurt his ribs in their last game. Now, he's a freaking monster in the run game and the pass game for them, obviously. He pretty much was like, if I play, I play. If not, we've got guys behind me that will step up to spot. He said, I'll see how I feel. Like, he really wasn't like, but I think he's going to be okay to play. But it didn't sound like he was like super worried. If he didn't feel he was healed up, he would take this week off. I think they're going to take it slightly without Burrow.
This motherfucker got to play, Dale.
You got money on him already?
He's part of my fucking giant parlay anytime touchdown.
Well,
I think you can't get a touchdown when you're standing on the fucking sideline.
I haven't seen the injury report for today, so maybe he was full go today.
You know what the injury report's going to have is my heart. They're breaking my heart if they put ETN on the sideline. Look, the Bengals are going to win, but I need them to score. Part of that 17 points, man, is ETN winning. And you know what? I did pick the Bengals to win. That's part of my parlay, too. I cannot bet against the Bengals.
Wow. You can put it on
part of that parlay has got Bengals winning.
Yeah,
Dusty
needs them too.
I cannot hit that thing and say I will not put my money against the Bengals.
Would this be you? You'd be smoking a cigarette when security showed up.
Fuck right, I would. When the police showed up, I'd be like,
Man,
I ain't smoked in 30 months, man. I'd have at least 2 of them going at the same time.
you'd be like, I blew the whistle, but they
Yeah.
they finished first.
Right. Like I tried to find that whistle, but
Took
shit
a
happened.
minute. Took 30 minutes to find it.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I hope ETN plays. You know, because I want people at full strength. Nothing to do with gambling.
Yeah. Definitely you want them at full strength.
What makes you think it hasn't been Greg before, Tyler? I mean, we drove all the way out there to Dale's and he didn't give me any gas money. Ass, gas, or cash. No one rides in
and
fancy
Scott picked up the tab for the dinner.
I picked up the tab for the dinner. Greg paid for it on the way back.
Greg knew.
And look, anybody that saw Greg that day we came back, I can confirm he did not eat a mayonnaise sandwich on the way back.
It was
That was not mayonnaise.
It was sperm.
He had pork chop sandwich. What's up, Renee? Thanks for coming in, man. We appreciate that.
He's funny.
Thank you. Yeah.
He's a goofy son of a bitch.
I am.
We love him.
I'm just a big dumb fucker, man.
He's our big dumb fucker.
Yeah, I'm your big damn fucker. I have goddamn no filter, man.
Which is good and bad.
Yeah, right. But hey, thanks for watching, Renee. I appreciate that, man.
Good, because it makes us laugh and enjoy our time, which is really what we do this for.
I'll do some more funny shit, man.
0 millions. We make 0
And if you want to know when the funny shit's happening, hit fucking subscribe. Hit fucking like. Jeff says, smash that thumbs up. Hit that like. Smash that thumbs up.
Do you have to smash it, though?
Each and every one of you, huh?
Do you have to smash it?
You don't have to smash it. You can look, you can use your mouse and just lightly click it. Lightly click it.
How many people use a mouse nowadays, though?
I don't know how many people.
Like I do at work.
Yeah.
My computer at work, but
I don't do it at work. I fucking just chill. These motherfuckers. Yes. HR actually does know me very well.
Yeah, they fired you once.
They fired me, man. I went through 23 months of arbitration with them bastards. They fucking know me. Hey, 2 of those motherfuckers were just entry-level HR when I got fired, but they took my case, and now they're at the top of the HR.
See?
Which they should have got fired because they fucking lost the case. I got my job back, right?
They got a promotion for sucking.
I got them a promotion, man. Like, their fucking kids should thank me when they get some cool shit for fucking Christmas.
They should buy you something.
They should get me something.
For making you go through all that.
Mom and Dad made their bones on me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Fuckers.
Hey, there's Derek in the chat.
Yeah, look, he came back. And he didn't cut out.
His comment just cuts out halfway.
Right.
Reading
Oh, look, it cut out.
Another injury they have is Tyson Campbell, cornerback. Limited with the hamstring in practice again. He's missed 4 of the last 5 games. So he would be a big boost for them. They've been winning. They're like 8-3, I think, or something total. They have a pretty damn good record. When I look at their stats and stuff, because I was going to, if you guys wanted to do some over-unders, but Derek, is disappearing on us here.
Did he load them in there?
No, but I have like their season averages and stuff like that. But Trevor Lawrence, 67.3%. So. I mean, it's not like world beater, but it's really solid. 249.6 yards per game. 12 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. It's nothing spectacular, right?
No.
Like for them to have the record they had, I was kind of surprised that his stats weren't a little better. So, like when I just look, just based off the stats, obviously stats aren't a lot. They don't tell the whole story, clearly. But just looking at the stats, it's like he really hasn't taken like this superstar jump that I thought he was going to take this year to being a top 5 quarterback. I think he's very good. I'd still put him top 10 to 15.
I thought he was going to take a big jump this year after they made that little playoff run last year.
Yeah.
I thought that this year was going to be a good year for Jacksonville. Plus, it's not like they're in a great division. I mean, the fucking best team in that division, well, it's probably them, but it's CJ Stroud. It's a rookie. It's the Texans. They sucked last year. you know.
Well, and they added Christian Kirk, who couldn't play last year. So after the playoff run, they still had Christian Kirk coming in this year.
And
ETN another year better. Ridley also. Evan Ingram they brought back.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got some good weapons. And they're a good team.
Yeah.
They are. But it's like, I don't know. To me, he still hasn't taken like that elite jump where I wouldn't mention him with the like elite guys like I thought.
I thought he would though. I thought he would take a step this year.
Yeah.
He did not.
He has
I'm sure Jacksonville's disappointed by their performance this year.
But that's the thing. They get hot, especially in the playoffs, and that's when you really, can make a name for yourself and take that jump. Like if he gets hot in the playoffs and starts beating Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, if Josh Allen makes it, there's not going to be a Burrow in it. You know
Cincinnati
what I mean?
For the last 2 years,
Lamar.
This is when they were hot and went to the AFC Championship, so it's not too late for him for sure. It's not like any team in the AFC even is like way ahead of everybody this year. You know what I mean?
They're right in the running for a 1 seed potentially if they, get on a hot streak here at the end. I just think they're still going to lose some games. I mean, that was a big win for them last week over the Texans. The Texans doinked a field goal that could have tied it and sent it to overtime.
Yeah, guess who I picked in that game?
Texans.
Picked the Texans.
Well, they beat the shit out of them earlier in the year.
Yeah, I just think C.J. Stroud, man. I was talking to one of the nurses I work with was a cheerleader up at Ohio State, and we were talking about it today, and I said, C.J. Stroud's going to break your fucking – the whole thing I said is that Ohio State quarterbacks don't work out. C.J. Stroud might go ahead and break that.
It's looking like it early. And I thought Justin Fields might, but he's kind of regressed. I still think Justin Fields has talent.
Yeah.
But
well, we're
I
not
don't
going to find out because those motherfuckers are going to take a quarterback in this draft, and then Justin Fields will get traded or some shit like that.
Yeah, his next destination will tell us everything about him. I still haven't lost complete faith in him.
I'm not an Ohio State fan, but that might be the best thing for Justin Fields is to just get off the Chicago Bears and go to a new system, and he might fucking ball out.
I agree. I don't know if he'll be great or not, but I think his best chance will be getting out of there.
There's so many quarterbacks that are like top tier picks and they just go to the wrong scheme and then they get their rookie contract and then they don't do shit.
Yeah. And then some guys just suck like Kenny Pickett.
Some guys just fucking suck like that.
Unless he's playing us.
Unless he's playing us and we'll make him a superstar. But Derek on here says he's giving his bets that you can hammer on, man.
The only over-under that matters is Ingram.
Yeah.
42.5 passing yards.
Hammer that, man.
Yeah, his average is 47.6. So he averages more than that already.
That's an average, though. So there's got to be a lot of them that are under 47. Right? So that's close to that 42.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, Vegas, they're not usually too far off from a lot of these averages. That's why I just print these out when we don't have all the numbers, and kind of go off of this. But that's what I'm saying. If it's 42, his average is 47. Either way, I'm taking the over. I think he gets probably above 60, honestly.
Well, I don't know what you're saying, Dale. Like, he's playing Cincinnati. You know how we play tight ends, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Pat Freiermuth looked like fucking Antonio Gates.
Yes, fucking the best tight end in the history, Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
Make him look like that.
Not Rob Gronkowski.
Rob Gronkowski.
Greg's not here to argue.
Hey, Greg's got priorities, and it's not this show, so fuck you, Greg.
Yeah,
it's fucking Shannon Sharp, you son of a bitch.
Not even close to baseball season.
Matter of fact, Hayden fucking Hurst is better than fucking Gronk too, Greg. What are you going to do, motherfucker? Have fun at Reds Fest. And fuck Barry Sanders too.
Yeah, why don't you just suck Jeff's dick at Reds Fest?
Go down there and give Jeff a fucking hand job down there at Reds Fest.
Oh, look at us jerking each other off like a couple of dudes.
Look, we're jerking ourselves off in front of Spencer Steer. Look over here, dump truck.
Hey, Spencer Steer, let me look at your butt.
Hey, Spencer Steer, turn that big ass around. Let me take a look at it while I got my fucking boner out.
Oh, I don't want a picture of your front side. Bend over. I want a picture of that back side, that big old dumpy.
Hey, Ellie De La Cruz. What's up, homeboy? How you doing? This is me and my buddy Jeff. We're partners.
Why don't you come on my show? Why don't you come on my show?
Jeff
Sports and Strawberry Ice.
Hey, come on my show, man. I'm fucking big time here in Cincinnati. You ever heard of strawberry ice? And they'll be like, oh, yeah, I got a lap dance from that bitch back in 85.
Yeah. Ellie De La Cruz wouldn't say 85.
No, he wouldn't. He's younger. He'd say
Motherfucker's
2005,
like 20 years old.
2015. Like, I got a lap dance from that bitch like
When he's
2015.
12.
Well, he's from the DR or some shit, isn't he?
We don't know how old he really is.
I don't fucking know, man. That man, he's from Krypton. That guy could be 1,000 years old. We don't know because he's not from this planet. He is Kryptonian. He does shit that can't be done, like stealing home base. Well, not just home base. He stole all the fucking bases. Well, except for the first one. I guess he ran to that one.
Greg's going to morph. He's going to morph a picture of like Yossi's face and his upper half with Spencer Steer's bottom half and his dumpy into one human that he jerks
Greg's
off
whole goal was to go down there and motorboat Spencer Steer's dump truck ass.
Oh, man.
Get in that bitch like.
Yeah. It's definitely happening. See what happens when they just let the two of us do the show?
Once again, if you see Greg out and about at the bank tonight, that was not mayonnaise sandwiches he was eating at Reds Fest. That was Ellie De La Cruz, Spencer Steer. And
it wasn't chocolate, it was a Spencer Steer dump truck.
And the cousin of his favorite movie star, John McClane, is out there too. So
Yeah.
He'll be getting him to sign that fucking Hans Gruber advent calendar.
He talked an awful lot about how his uncle was an attorney and that was who was going with him. He was very emphatic about how his uncle's an attorney and that's who he's going with. Yeah. So Greg might be finna do some messed up, questionable things.
He's sneaking in that fucking locker room. He's getting in there.
Crip, we did a mock draft last Friday, so I don't know where you've been. But it's always mock draft season.
We're definitely going to start doing mock drafts here not too long. Every fucking day. Every day.
Here, just for you, Crip. It's already printed out and at the house. My rankings of players, which is constantly changing. Especially with this damn transfer. I sent you an email. I sent Derek an email, Greg an email of prospect list and Santori. But it's constantly changing. Because damn transfer portal was on fire, man. There's guys I had ranked in the 4th, 5th round, and they're transferring to other schools.
What do you think
because they can get $1 million to $2 million instead of potentially going undrafted for some of these guys, or a 7th round pick and battling for a roster spot. They're getting like $2 million to go to a university somewhere else for another year.
Well, that's good for those kids, though.
It's good for them, yeah. It is. I'm just saying it's wild times right now with the NCAA. And
let me ask you this though: what do you think about? Because I saw something last night where Ohio State's trying to get Archie Manning.
I haven't seen that. I seen Bengals and Bourbon mention that, and I'm like, I don't know where that's coming from.
Is that where I saw? Oh, it was in our thing, but it was an article where they're talking about Archie Manning possibly getting into portal transfer. And then my buddy too, that's the cheerleader that I work with, he said that one of the Ohio State quarterbacks is entering the portal to go to Texas. It's like they're switching.
I don't know. Quinn Ewers is Texas quarterback now, and I have him as like a 2nd round guy, most likely. But some people are saying if he stays at Texas, then that could be why Arch Manning would leave. He don't want to set another year, because Quinn Ewers comes back. He's probably going to be the starter again next year.
Is Arch any good? I don't.
I mean, he was a 5-star. He was like the number 1 recruit or whatever. But I don't know, man. That's the thing. Quinn Ewers was too. He was supposed to be the greatest quarterback, since Mahomes was tearing it up in the NFL. But the greatest quarterback prospect in 30 years or something.
I know. So this guy's name is Derek. I'm not talking about the arrow, but so Derek said that they're also just signed like a freshman or something at Ohio State, who he thinks they're going to start as a freshman.
Aaron Nolan, I've mentioned him before. I was trying to tell Derek about him. He's a lefty, man. I like the kid because he's a lefty. It just looks smooth. I don't know what it is. It gets me. But I don't know if he'll start. I think he'll be in the conversation. And that's the thing. If you got kids that are talented enough to start when they're freshmen and stuff anymore,
why not?
You might as well start them because they're going to transfer the next year if somebody offers them a spot or $2 million.
Ohio State should learn a fucking lesson with Joe Burrow, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because he went down to fucking LSU because he sat on the sideline over there at Ohio State forever.
But Haskins had a good year. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
everybody forgets that Haskins had like a phenomenal season, over 5,000 yards passing. And that was the season, right? That was the season that Burrow didn't even have that great of a season. He had Kyle McCord numbers. True. And then the next year he took just a humongous leap, which worked out for the worked out for the Bengals, worked out for everybody. But
worked out for fucking Cincinnati real good.
I don't like talking too much Ohio State on here. I am a Ohio State fan, but
yeah,
I'm a Bengals.
I mean, basically, we're talking draft.
Yeah, and then, but I'll answer this one. So, would you rather keep Kyle McCord or Ryan Day for next year? Ryan Day, I don't even think Kyle McCord's awful. He's mid. There's a lot of mid. There's a lot of mid quarterbacks. A lot of these guys going in the transfer portal are mid quarterbacks. They're average, which is really great to be playing at major universities. Shit, most people were lucky, would be lucky to have that much talent. But, like, I don't think he's elite. I don't think he's going to be elite. I don't think there's anything elite about his game.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like, and Ryan Day, like, yeah, he's lost to Michigan, whatever. He needs to not be so conservative in some of these games. But, man, they were a bullshit call. Marvin Harrison got knocked out of that game against Georgia for probably winning the national title last year.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I don't know. Like, who are you going to bring in? You're going to have Urban come back and some college girls set on his lap on the sideline? Like,
if I win,
I just don't know the answer to that. We've lost all our viewers talking about college football.
Not all of them. We got some hanging on.
Can't talk about college football.
Yeah. Who they?
Cincinnati
Bengals right here.
Bearcats.
I love the Cincinnati Bengals. Who they?
I want to talk about Bearcats football because I think that just pissed more Bearcat football fans off because Scott Satterfield is not that guy. They were not good.
Yeah, I haven't watched the Bearcats this year. It's their first time entering the Pac-12, man. They're not, they're going to have some building years.
I was hoping Derek was going to get on.
Well, he must be parked somewhere if he's texting fucking messages in here.
Well, I didn't know if he was home, if he was headed back home or going to be home soon, because then I would try to do some of these over-unders, but it's fine. Yeah, being a homer crip, it ran everybody off, so just got to yell Who Dey.
Yeah.
It's your fault. You got to talk more about Drew Sample.
Well, we yelled Who Dey and two more left. God damn it. The fucker.
Can't win. Win. Go back to talking about Greg Eat Mass.
About Greg Eat mayonnaise fucking sandwiches.
And Spencer Steer's booty.
And Spencer Steer's big ass. All up in Greg's face with the motorboat. He's going to get up in that motherfucker like he had a search warrant.
He'd like to. I don't think security will let him.
Yeah, he would.
Look at that. 4 more viewers join. As soon as we start talking about
it. I know. As soon as we start talking about
it's a miracle.
Right. Cake Gang.
Yeah. Greg needs a jersey that says Cake Gang.
Yeah. He wants me to order him a new one for the Reds. He's getting excited, man. I guess the Reds made some good moves. Didn't they sign that fucking pitcher, Shoney, what's your name?
No, Jesus Christ, they didn't sign Ohtani. Jeff put some fucking thing on there.
He put a typo or something again?
No, he was fucking around joking about signing him. They signed a couple relief pitchers, Emilio Pagan and Nick Martinez. A couple of good bullpen arms. Nick Martinez might get a chance to start and then come out of the bullpen. He's done both, so he can do either one, which is nice, very nice to have on your roster because they got a lot of young arms, and you're always going to have injuries, especially with pitchers.
Yeah.
So the more arms, the better. I hope they're not done. I hope they trade for a top of the rotation ace and one more hitter.
Well, I hope they do too, man, because I enjoyed going. That's the first year I went to that ballpark was last year, and I went to 4 games, and I enjoyed it. I mean, even the ones that we lost, I enjoyed it. It's nice. That fucking ballpark is beautiful. I
think if they continue to add pieces like this, people will. You already have the young talent now. Show you're willing to spend some money, which they paid both of these guys quite handsomely for this year. So, but when you do that, it shows. It's kind of like the Bengals, right? Like that was one thing that it's like, okay, they're active in early free agency. They're doing this stuff like that's a reason I'm like, okay, I'll keep my season tickets, when they do stuff like that. Now I'm a little worried, I'm not gonna lie, that they're gonna revert back to some of the old, well, we had to pay Joe so much money, we just can't do it. Don't do that shit to me. Don't do that shit to me. There's money. Every team does it. You make it work. You can't fucking just get worse each year. You lost both your starting safeties. You hoped your young guy got better, and you brought in Nick Scott. You can't do that.
No.
You can't get worse when you're a Super Bowl contending team. You need to get better.
Man, wouldn't you love to see him make some big fucking giant splash in free agency this year? Oh, my God. And
I don't know what it is, but yeah.
I don't have a lot of faith in it happening. I mean, even when we think about their big splash that they made 2 years ago by bringing in Harris and who was the third one? Harris.
They brought in Lael Collins.
Lael Collins, the bodyguard.
Which, hey, at the time we all thought
we were happy.
I mean, it was solid. It was an attempt. It's an effort. It's trying to get better.
Yes. I mean, but I'm looking for something bigger than that. I'm looking this offseason for some kind of interior pass rush. Someone who can get after the quarterback from the interior. You know what I mean? To help out Trey on the outside and Sam. And Myles Murphy to take a step, but that doesn't count for, the offseason.
Well, I still, man, I want to see Myles keep doing what he's doing right now.
Put him in, man. That's what I'm saying. Like,
we've seen the flashes all year long, just more snaps. I keep getting him more snaps. Move Sam inside a little more. Sam used to move inside to D-tackle more, and now he hardly ever does it. I would like to see more of that. Or Myles, just mix it up, and stunt these guys. Do what you need to do, but I want to see Cam Sample on the interior sub. Just do something. Do something different. Move these guys around. Like, let us see something a little different.
Well, I'm just saying, like, at this point, like, I understand we're still in it, and they're doing the math down there, and, like, we're mathematically, we could still go to the playoffs and win the Super Bowl. But I'm at the point where I'm just like, put the fuckers in there and just go in there like you don't give a shit, man, and just play loose and fun and play these rookies and shit,
I can actually answer this, Chris. So when do you have to get money for next year's season tickets? So basically, if you were on their payment plan thing that they started, that literally went from your 1 year ended in October, and the very next month they started, and the tickets went up again, for my 2 tickets. So my tickets has gone for this season, from $1,600 for 2 tickets for the whole season to $2,400 in the last 3 years since I've had them.
Crazy, $800
and I can't hardly do it. So, I wasn't going to get them again. But
why don't you just move up? Like Jeff is talking about moving out of your section and moving up, because the tickets are getting more.
I mean, because they're increasing everywhere, and I like where I sit, but it's like,
well, you're right.
I'm not going to get them. I'm just not going to get them.
I said,
but I'm at least going to get them for next year. But I will tell you, I said I went off the payment plan because I didn't want that to start, because I wanted to wait and make my decision, see if financial things improved or whatever in my life going on. So I said, fuck it, and put it on credit card.
Yeah, they sent you got something in the mail that said guaranteed.
But you had till like January. So January was like you had to make your decision in January. Yeah. So soon. It's December 1st today. So people have to make that decision on if they want to renew their tickets or not in January. So very soon. He's talking about with the Jets. I don't know. I think Rodgers is just coming back because he wants to prove he can come back. But
I pay mine too. Like John said, we're done.
I was too.
John said we're done paying for our tickets this year, and I said we don't have to pay anymore. And he was like, "Well, next year starts next month." I'm like, "Well, fuck, we didn't miss shit." I don't know what I pay, but it's $110 every month. But we do got a parking pass. It's a shitty parking pass, but it's just part of that. Like, you got to get in at the ground level, and then next year hopefully upgrade our parking. So we can get.
And you got John to where you guys split URC. Like I pay for both of mine.
Yeah,
like it's just I don't know. And thankfully I ride with Derek halfway, and he pays for the parking pass, so he already helps me out a ton. Like honestly, by being able to ride with him and stuff, or I definitely wouldn't be able to do it.
Right.
But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, Dale, you're a fucking school teacher, and so everybody knows school teachers make a shit ton of fucking money. That's what you got. Man. When you're not educating, you're making money constantly.
I mean, I just like to make it rain.
hand over fist, right? You guys quit spending all that extra cash at the titty bar. And then you'd have some left in your pocket for the fucking Bengal tickets.
And I also live in Portsmouth, so what's a titty bar?
Right. That's true. Yeah. There's one 2 hours away. You don't want to see that fucking Portsmouth horse.
That's true.
No.
Meth titties. Meth titties.
Yeah, meth titties. Yeah.
Yeah.
What if Chris Jones just signed with Kansas City, man. He just signed. So there's no chance. But I'm not gonna lie, man. If some reason Chris Jones was on our team, dude. That's the interior pass rush I'm looking for.
Man, it's just like we need to get lucky and hit on a guy in the 4th round that ends up being a Geno Atkins, you know?
Yes.
God, if we had a Geno Atkins on this team.
I know.
Jesus. And it's no knock on BJ Hill. Like I like
No.
BJ Hill. He's a solid rotational.
Yeah,
But you have to have rotational guys. Joseph Osai taking a step back has killed us too.
Uh-huh.
Because he was like, I know Derek said he got 0 snaps in the pass game, but he was getting 35-40% of the snaps. Zach Carter also. You got these guys in there for damn near half the game that are producing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
brutal.
don't know what the fuck happened to Osai. It's like he hit Patrick Mahomes out of bounds, got that whistle, and then he's never been the same since. I don't know what the fuck it is. Fucking Pratt got in his head when he was hollering at him. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Man, that whole that's why I said it's got to be mental because it's not talent. He's always had the talent, but the injuries. It could be because the injuries pile up and he's scared of getting hurt. I don't know. Like, once again, speculation. I don't want people to. That's what we do on this show. We don't have inside sources. We don't
speculate.
We're just tossing out shit as fans. Spam risk. Should I answer it?
Who is it?
Spam risk. It literally comes up as spam risk.
I don't think it says spam. Yeah. Likely. Maybe it says spam likely.
Spam
risk. Yeah. Oh. It's a 937 number. Oh, that is where's 937? Oh, it's like up around Middletown or Dayton.
Yeah.
Might be Matt.
He's in my phone, though. That's the thing.
Might be Matt. He lives up around there, doesn't he? Up around Dayton.
Yeah. Somewhere up that way.
Yeah. North.
But north. I guess we can go through some of these since Derek hates us.
Yeah.
Just what we don't have to spend tons of time on it, but
yeah, he's all like, my phone's cutting out. Whatever, Derek.
Yeah, little bitch.
He's probably down there at Reds Fest jerking off fucking Greg, eating mayonnaise sandwiches with fucking Jeff. Whatever.
Just sucking cocks.
Have fun. He was cutting out because he was in a parking garage underneath a fucking Great American Ballpark. Whatever, Derek. We're here.
So I don't really know what to set Jake Browning's at is the problem for this.
57.
His completion percentage is 65.9%. Average yards per pass is 7.2. Joe was only averaging 6.3. That's kind of mind-blowing when you look at it. That somehow Browning is averaging more yards almost a full yard more per attempt than Burrow. But it has him at 98.3 yards per game. This is passing. I think we have to set it at least like 150. But he wouldn't have had – what did he have last week? Did he get close to 200? Like
I don't remember what he had last week.
160, 170. Either way,
why would they set it so low this week if he had 100?
Well, this isn't set. This is his average.
Oh, I thought you said that they had it set at something for this game.
No, I'm just wondering but a lot of that was Mixon got like that 40-yard little screen pass at the end of the game. He was under 100 for most of the game. I don't know. I'm just going to set it at 120 over under passing yards.
Yeah.
Let's set it at 120.
I'm going to be optimistic and I'll take the over because maybe this week.
Do you think he gets over 2? Do you think he gets over 200?
No.
Okay.
No.
So you're somewhere between 120 and 200?
Yeah, I'm closer to somewhere around 120. Maybe a little bit over. I hope he shows me wrong, but I do hope that this week that they see that whatever the fuck they were doing last week wasn't working out. And so this week they go out there and try to do something else, man. Just let it fucking rip. I mean, the dude can throw the ball, and he was accurate as a college quarterback.
Accurate.
In the NFL, we don't know because he's played one NFL game or started one anyway. So we don't know. Let him play.
I mean, I've got us winning, so I'm going to say over, and I'll say over the 200. Maybe he throws a couple deep jump ball passes, and our wide receivers just ball out. I'm going to wishful, pure hope, no reasoning behind it, say over 120 and over 200 yards even.
Yeah.
He's going to hit like 205. 205, 2 touchdowns, like Tyler said.
Right.
If he hits 2 touchdowns, we got a chance to win, I think. If he would have had 2 touchdowns last week, I think we would have
exactly. If he would have played the whole game like he played that first drive, we'd have probably won. I don't know if it was him or play calling or what the fuck was going on, but I know that when you run the ball 8 times,
that didn't help.
With a fucking backup quarterback coming in playing his first NFL start. Sounds like a recipe for disaster, and it was. It cost me $100 fucking Zach Taylor. I love you.
And Ronald said, yeah, Chris Jones, I think, did just sign a 1-year deal.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, to report because he was setting out.
I know he was reporting out, but I thought he was waiting for a big deal.
He's probably gonna want like $20 million per or something, but I don't know. Hell yeah, he'd be good. I mean, I don't think we'll pay him that, but I'd love to have a talent like that.
Hell yes.
Aaron Donald got anything left in the tank for 1 or 2 years? Can we just get something?
Myles Garrett.
Let's move over to Trevor Lawrence. So his average is 249.6. So let's just say it. Does he alternate passing yards? Does he hit 250?
That's
the way teams are playing us. I want to say yes.
Yeah,
but
I
I'm
know.
Also, teams can really run on us.
Cam's back, right?
Cam should be back.
I'm going to be optimistic here too, and I'm going to take the under, but I'm not going to take much under. Maybe like 220, 225.
I'm with you.
I'm just being optimistic.
I know. I don't know why. I guess the last couple weeks have been like, we're going to lose, basically.
Yeah. Right.
And we have, but whatever.
I mean, it's Monday night. You know what? I went ahead and scheduled myself a night at work because Joe Burrow's wrist got hurt. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to work. So I got to work.
Luck.
Might be. I might have to work every fucking game.
You're going to fuck yourself.
I know. I'm going to fuck myself over for next year when I got to work every goddamn game. And then I can't go to the Super Bowl either because I have to work that.
No, hashtag hookers.
Whatever the fuck it takes, man, I will make a sacrifice to get a Lombardi. I'll do it.
Fair. All right, moving on to rushing. Mixon. Right. Mixon's average is
whatever the fuck you're about to say. Under.
His average is 56.5. So
yeah,
under.
Well, they don't give him the goddamn ball. They don't run it. You would think that they're gonna see what happened last week and try to fix that shit. But what the fuck, man? We haven't run the ball consistently since 2020.
I want him to get this over it. So I'm going to agree with you.
Yeah.
I want to agree under. I want to say he gets like 30 yards.
Yes.
But I'm hoping by us being so negative, we're both going to look like idiots come on the show Wednesday.
Joe Mixon probably one of them 14 people watching, and this is motivational for him.
You're welcome, Joe.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Because
you ain't going to do shit, Joe.
Your 2 yards per carry is shit.
Fucking prove me wrong, boy. See if you can prove me wrong. Yeah.
8 carries, 16 yards. That's 2 yards per carry. No wonder they ain't going to give you the damn ball. You can't run it. You can't hit a hole. You can't make a guy miss.
How do you do that? Do you shit upside down?
I don't know, but read it for the podcast listeners.
Oh, yeah, for the podcast listeners, our buddy Santor Miles says, who needs to run the ball when you've got the runs on your balls? You gotta in order to do that, you gotta lean forward or something so that it runs down your taint and across your balls, right?
You could be upside down, I guess.
I mean, listen, Santori is a elite shitter.
He
and
shits
that's
a
not
lot.
lie. I fucking one time, for people that don't know that, like, what's his name that was just tuning in, Renee, I did one time shit the number 2. And I've told all the guys on here that I shit the number 2.
We're going to talk about this now, huh?
I put out the challenge. And like within a couple
didn't
weeks,
accept.
Santori shit the number 2. He's like a professional shitter.
It's true.
He's the Joe Burrow of shitting. That's it, man. Like, literally, Santori's toilet bowl is the Super Bowl. Like, within a couple weeks, like, I could tell Santori, I'm like, I bet you can't shit, like, the number 5,684. 2 weeks later, he'd send me a picture in the toilet bowl, 5,284. Bengals and Brews. Hit subscribe. Oh, brought to you by 50 West Beer, by the way.
Oh, great time.
Yeah, 50 West Beer. You
don't
want to drink that nasty.
You want to have the ability to shit the number 2?
You want to be able to shit the number. You need a solid shit. You don't want to drink that Pabst Blue Ribbon or Ice House or any of that. I'll give you the fucking shits, man. When you're shitting liquid, you can't shit the number 2. You got to drink a good fucking quality beer that tastes great, that won't give you the shits. And you know what that is? 50 West. And we got it for free down there in Lot 1. If you want to try it out, we'll be down there at the Colts game, pre-gaming with 50 West. Tons of it. Nobody
and
will
you
get
can go in that porta potty, shit a number 2 in a porta potty, and take your picture. And send
take
it
a picture in a porta potty, and we'll put it up here sometime during the show. Maybe I'll make a T-shirt out of it.
Send it. You can send it to @porkchop1972 on Twitter in his DMs.
I will make a T-shirt out of it. We love you too, Matt. Thank you, Paul. Fucking Tyler's still talking football. We're talking about taking a shit here, Tyler. Man, fucking read the room. Read the room, Tyler. Oh, shit.
We're in the middle of over-unders.
Over-under, Santori takes...
It's definitely the unders. It's
over-under, Santori takes 2.5 shits today.
Oh, fucking hammer no.
I fucking hammer the over.
I guarantee he's already fucking
He's already hit that mark by lunchtime. Yeah. Oh, damn. I gave Crip the shots. Shits. The shots. Oh, man. So what's the over-unders again?
We hammered the under for Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon, we hammered
because he's a shitty quarterback or running back is what led us into the.
Right.
I think
Joe Mixon led us into having fucking loose stools and shit in the number 2.
Hey, here's some breaking news. So Santori had Chipotle take the.
Oh man, I hope somebody put fucking the money on the over. On FanDuel.
Can you bet that Santori shit?
I don't know, man. We should start our own little gambling thing that we can put out for shit like that. Just random shit, like not sports. Like people, can we bet on how many shit Santori takes in a day? Can we get people
to monitor this? Do you got to record it?
Hey, Santori's good at doing spreadsheets, so he can help us out with it too. Yeah, he's got to record. He's got to put a little camera in his bathroom, so every time he takes a shit, we can monitor it.
That's one.
Yeah, that's one.
Well, that's only a half sack. It's only half shit.
It'd be fucking somebody would be sitting there at 11:55 at night, like, come on, man, motherfucker, just got to take one more shit.
He's asleep though.
One more shit.
Can he wake up and
get
have
the fuck
shit?
up? Get the fuck up! Texting everybody like, what's his fucking phone number? He's got to get up, and take one more shit.
I know if I call him, he'll head straight to that shitter.
I know he's got a shit. He's just sleeping. Get up, Santori. Get up, Santori. Someone check his pants. Is he shitting in bed? Does that count? Oh, man.
So Travis Etienne,
man, I'm hitting the over because I want that fucker to get a touchdown. One touchdown, and then he can go sit down.
He is averaging 66 yards per game. Rushing. This is rushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 touchdowns, but 66 yards per game. So you're saying over on 66?
I'm gonna go over.
I think I'm with you just because of the trend, right? We keep giving up over 150. Najee Harris tore us up.
Yes,
Najee Harris broke ass can fucking somehow come out and have a good game against us. Who's to say one of the more electric running backs in the league?
Yeah, we made him and fucking Pat Freiermuth famous.
And it sucks because, like, I feel like I want to be like, nah, man, look what we did to Derrick Henry back in the playoffs 3 years
right?
ago. You know,
and fucking Nick Chubb that year, too, in the second game we played him.
But I can't. It's a new year, and we're not getting it done. It's team wide, right? It's team wide tackling, and I feel like one of these games though it's going to flip, and we're going to have a good one, and maybe that's this week. Fuck it, I talked myself into the under on 66 yards.
Under on 66
for ETN.
Hey, look, it wouldn't be.
It's
going to
be 65.
ETN's fucked me over before. I put something on ETN before, and it didn't happen.
He's going to have 65 rushing and 105 receiving. So
yes.
He'll still have
65,
game,
right.
But it'll be receiving.
I agree with my fucking bastard son here at the end of it where he says Harris can eat a big bag of dicks.
All the dicks.
Yeah. Najee fucked me over before Harris. Oh, before Harris. You know what, man? Fucking when you put commas and periods and shit like that in sentences, it helps me out. Punctuation.
Also, got to go back to this, the important questions. Does a wet fart count as a shit? I think that's one of those cases where that's like a half, like you have half sacks.
Right.
2 players were in on it.
So you need 2 shards.
Kind of shit. It's like it's a half shit.
2 shards equal 1 shit.
Yeah, but 1 shart is just a half.
1 shart's a half. 1 shart's a half shit.
It's a shit and a fart. So
yeah,
it's half.
It's okay. So 2 sharts equal 1 shit.
Right, but if you only have 1 shart, so let's say he pooped once and then sharted his pants once.
It's 1.5.
Yeah. So if it was set at 2.5, it could be a push.
If the shart is a whole full blown
pooped twice and sharted once, it's a push. If you had 2.5.
If the shart turns into a pure shit my pants, then it counts as a shit. Not a shart.
Well, a lot of times you might shart and then you're going to shit after.
Right. If you have to,
so they kind of go hand in hand. But the half one, I think, counts because you probably got to clean it up first.
That's true. You probably got to throw your underwear away. Like you got to go in the bathroom wherever you're at, throw your underwear away, and put your pants back on.
Yeah. I mean, we're really getting to some deep stuff here that I feel like, they
don't, this is the kind of content that for some reason you won't find on the other Bengals podcast.
I don't know why.
It's important things. I mean, do our watchers, do they go down there? Do they drink beer? Do they shit funny? Yeah, sometimes they do. And so knowledge is power. So we just try to help people out. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but one day when they make a gambling network for the over-under on people taking a shit, people that watch this show, these 17 motherfuckers right now are going to have the edge. You will have the edge.
You were part of history.
It would be like going back in time and putting money down for fucking investing in Apple. Right?
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Like soon as they make up that network, man, put your money on the under overs. Right now we got Santori. I could also be involved in that. I normally shit about twice a day.
At work, when you're working a long shift.
Did you see that fucking video of it?
No, I don't watch your videos when you send them, and I can tell you're in the bathroom. I do not hit play. I don't.
Well, you know what? I usually make it. Me and the Vikings fan I was telling you about, Brunswick. He's one of the security guys. And fucking idiots, man. I swear to God, I'm such a fucking idiot. I'm 50. I'll be 52 fucking years old, man. And I literally act like I'm 10.
I don't want to grow up.
We video when we go in there to shit. We record ourselves shitting and send it to each other. So like, the one you missed, man, I get it all set. Like I can fucking barely get to the bathroom. I'm like, oh God, don't let it out. Don't let it out. I get to the bathroom and I start
But
my
not
video
only do
up.
you get there, you're like, hold on, I got to record this for Brunswick.
And then, right. And then I got to hope it makes noise because it doesn't make a difference because it's just my face. But this one, I put it up and I got the video going and I said, if you don't know, now you know. And then I pushed it out. I was like, so funny. And then I said,
So much there,
something about I gave birth. And I gave the birth weight and the birth time and the birth length. It said, happy birthday to my new baby boy. Should I put it on Twitter?
Sure.
No, I'm not putting that.
You should just do TikToks. Like your TikToks are just you pooping.
Jen will block me, and I can't be.
I feel like
by
there's
Jen.
already like people that do that.
Put TikTok.
They'd be like, "You're still on my content, you cocksucker."
Right? Yeah.
I'm the shitting guy on TikTok. Okay?
Right. Don't be trying to come on here and take a shit. Matt. Hey. Matt's trying to get me shit funny. Look.
Ugh.
I got a can of that. The thing about that is you don't know if you shit funny because you don't remember it.
Oh, you shit funny.
You just
shit funny for the next day too.
That's you shit funny for how many days? 4 days.
Yeah.
You shit funny.
It's part of it.
It's like drinking mag citrate. Which,
So
that's my medical knowledge, mag citrate. See, look at that, man. I'm the kind of guy that's taking care of your family members when they go to the hospital. Oh, yeah, Paul, come on over, man. I'll shove something up your ass.
Paul, don't do it. It'll
I
be
mean,
his penis.
I guess I could use my camera. Here, let me
He's
show
very
you. Very
horny. It's been a
See
long
my camera?
time.
Oh, it doesn't work if you do it like that. I put my camera up there. Take a look, see what's going on. I was in endoscopy once time before. Looked like a lot of fun. I took notes.
Is that your bed back there?
Yeah, that's where
the magic happens.
No magic. Matter of fact, that mattress is a couple years old, so it ain't seen nothing.
What if you just lay in your bed and do a show and just yell?
I could. It's one of them automatic.
No, because you'd start jerking off, and we can't do that. No, even StreamYard's not going to.
I can look. I can aim the camera up just a little bit. There. Now you just see my head and whatever's going on. Waist down, you can't see.
All right, I got another rushing over under.
Hold on.
He's going to try it. This is my fault, by the way.
Do you see me back here?
Move your hand up and down. Yeah, we can definitely see you jerk off.
Well, I don't have to move it that far for real, just down here real close.
You need a blanket or something, though.
Can you see it now?
I mean, we wouldn't see your penis, probably.
Probably not. So that's a good experiment.
That happened.
I guess I can't.
That happened.
I can't lay in bed and jerk off during the show. You'll see it.
You're just gonna have some hookers at your house getting it on in your bed in the background, and you're just doing the show, and they're just back there going at it, and you're just like, not saying anything.
I'm just up here drinking my fucking Coke Zero because I'm used to it. It's normal. Eating my fucking Captain Crunch berries.
I did not have on my bingo card that you would lay in your bed on the show, and I would test to see if we could tell if you were jerking off or not.
That was not part of the planning of the show. Oh, look, he says
I do not have that in any notes. No.
He does not want the colonoscopy anymore. If you change your mind, man, look, I got a Groupon.
Don't change your mind.
Yeah,
don't do it. You don't. If you go in that basement, you will not come out the same man.
Hey, look, man, I got a lot of pent up energy too. I need somebody to come over. Please.
You don't want to go in that basement.
No, I do got a microwave though. I can make you something nice. I made chicken fries this morning when I got home.
He will make you chicken fries after he blows your back out.
Chicken fries. I'm gonna have to get some more, but right now I can make you pizza rolls, and I got burritos. Speaking of the shit.
Speaking of the shit.
I got microwave burritos. So if you're picking me on the shits, take the over for tomorrow. because I'm having microwave burritos tonight.
There you go.
Yeah. What else you got, Dale?
Jake Browning rushing yards over under. He's averaging 16.
Man, I don't know. I want to go over, but he was supposed to be like this change of pace quarterback that could come in if Joe Burrow got hurt and use his feet more, and he used his feet less. So you said 16, though, is his average, or is that's what the over-under set at?
I only have averages. I don't have any, though. That's usually Derek.
I want to say that he goes over, and that this game, they just let the man play.
Yeah, let him play, and he'll have one where he goes over it,
right.
pretty much.
I mean, really, what do we got to lose, Zach Taylor? Just let these fucking kids go out there and play.
Yeah. Backyard football, man. Just go out there and have some fun.
Yeah.
You might start winning that way. I don't know.
What the fuck do we have to lose? Joe's on the sideline. What do we have to fucking lose, man? Just let them go out there and play.
Draw plays in the dirt.
That's it. Right? Yes.
All right. We'll do some receiving. So Christian Kirk averaging 69.2. Over under.
Under, because CTB's coming back, and I think Uzier's out there, right?
That's Christian Kirk. They've got Kirk and Ridley. So Ridley's averaging 60.3, but you got DJ Turner and Cam Taylor Britt. So
I'm gonna go. I don't know, man. I think the secondary. I think our defense got slapped in the face, and I think they take a step up this week. And it's prime time. I think we're gonna go out there, and I'm taking the under.
I'm taking the under on Kirk, and I think Ridley goes over. I think
I could agree with that.
That might be who CTB's matched up with, but we don't know how healthy CTB is, or if that starts to bother him again. I don't know. And we've seen like Mike Hilton was guarding Pickens for that long ball, so we don't know what kind of weird matchups are going to happen. Could be Nick Scott ends up on. I just see Ridley. Teams have hit big plays on us, and I think Ridley is a big time play guy down the field. So I'm going to say Ridley hits over 60. I'm going to say he's closer to he's like 90 yards.
Yeah.
And I think we hold Kirk to maybe like 55 instead of 69.
I could agree with that.
And then Ingram at 40. Ingram at 47.6. I'm hammering that over.
Yeah.
I think he gets like 70.
I would agree.
ETN's at 28.4 average on the season. Receiving, I'll say over because I said, I had him under on rushing. I think he'll go over on receiving.
Well, I'm going to keep, what? Fuck it, man. I'm going to go under because I need ETN to come out there and prove me wrong. That way I can get paid. I ain't going to get that goddamn thing. Are you kidding me? What the fuck would happen if I hit that shit for $198 on $10?
I mean, I guess you drop your fucking nuts live on the show like you.
Man, I'd slap him right on this on the microphone.
$198,000
times. Pap. I'll definitely take a day off of work.
You would take a day off.
Yeah. One. Well, I can't retire on that shit.
No, that's fair.
I'll take a day off.
Dax is gonna hammer you. So.
I already reset my vacation for like the second week of January. I'll tell him I was a mistake. I need that vacation back.
But this is happening.
Hell yeah!
Only for the loyal.
Right, and Matt, you're one of them.
Yes.
For what you want: redhead, brunette, blonde.
The people in here right now are the loyal ones.
Yes, they are.
They don't just show up when you've got Orlando Brown or a Bengals player.
Yeah,
they show up when it's just two idiots talking about pooping for 30 minutes.
Yeah, and jerking off on their bed.
That's the ones that get hookers paid for.
100%, Tyler. 100% you're hooked up. Uh-oh. Hold on here.
It might be a poop picture.
It might be.
It's probably a poop picture, most likely, actually.
Oh, my God. That's not good, Santori. He need to go to the hospital. You want me to send it to you?
No, I don't want it.
Ooh.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Does he have a bloody stool?
I'm going to go real fast. Okay, did you see it?
No, stop. I don't want to see it.
I'll forward it to you. I'm gonna
No
make it
means
into
no. No
I'm gonna
means
make
no,
it into
Chop.
I'm gonna make it into a t-shirt. That's not good though, Santori.
All right, moving on. Moving on.
I mean, the
Over
nursing
under.
is starting to kick in. I'm worried about him.
Jeez. Is he coming over for a colonoscopy?
I don't know, man. He might have had a rough one already. Go ahead.
Okay, Jamar Chase.
Pray for Santori. Hashtag pray for Santori.
His butthole?
Yes.
Pray
Hashtag pray for Santori's butthole.
It's fair. Jamar Chase, over under 83.1 yards.
Over.
Damn. I got to say under. I mean, I
Being
know.
optimistic here, Dale.
That's
Over.
fair. He still had a pretty good game last week on
Mhm.
just 4 catches, but 2 was like should have been intercepted tip passes. I just don't know.
He was he turned into one of our better defensive backs.
But he's at 914 yards for the season, by the way. So if he hits that, he goes over 1,000.
Good. I want him to go over 1,000. He deserves it, man. I mean, he's a
for
fucking elite receiver. He should be over 1,000 yards.
I'm gonna say under. I'm gonna say he has like 60. Tough. Like 6 catches. We're not able to get him downfield.
Yeah.
Tyler Boyd averaging 42 yards a game.
Under.
I'm going under on that. I'll say 30, 35. Yeah. That was early in the season.
Going in the 20s. I'll go in the 20s. Anywhere between 20 and 29.
And then T being back, his average is 46.9. This is the one I'm going to go over. I'm going to say he gets 70, 80 yards. I'm going to say and a lot of it's going to be one big pass that he just goes up and out-jumps somebody, does what T does. It's like, hey, T's back, you know.
I think T wants to put on a show against Jacksonville because of Trevor Lawrence is down there, too.
Hey, sign me. Give me all the money.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, shit.
No, I don't want it.
Dale's going to throw his phone away. Dale is throwing the phone away. Fuck that phone. Buy a new one. No pictures.
So, what do you think for T? 46.9.
I think he's going to go over. 46.9. I think he's probably going to get closer to 60.
Okay. Mixon, 21.1. I don't think he would have hit that over until that one play toward the end of the game where we're just trying to find anything that worked.
Well, it's hard when you throw the ball backwards 2 yards and then Mixon gets tackled right when he catches it.
Yeah.
So you got to take away all those negative yards. I don't think Mixon. It's a healthy. He sent you something good. I don't think that. I don't know, man. I just don't got a whole lot of hope for the Mixon getting the yards running or pass receiving.
No, I would say he has 10 or 15.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. And
then I got one last one. The boy, the Huddy, Tanner Hudson. He's averaging 32.2. So we'll just say 30. Let's set it at 35. Do you think he gets over 35 yards?
Man, I want him to.
He's talented enough, but I don't know if he gets it either.
It's iffy because they keep on putting Irv Smith in there who can't produce for us. But Tanner Hudson gets in there and makes plays. I'll stay optimistic. Fuck it.
I'm going to say he ends up with like 28 yards, you know.
Yeah.
3 catches, 28 yards or something.
Just missing it. I would agree with that. High 20s, lower 30s.
Yeah, just barely under. And then the real one. Well, I'll add one more. The true sample, over under 0.5 touchdowns.
Over. I'm hammering that fucking over. All he does is make touchdowns, right?
Well, he's had like 2.
Well, all he does is make 2 touchdowns for the season.
Can he get 3?
Right? He's going to hit the trifecta.
I'm going to say under.
He's going to help sell. I got that fucking Bengals and Drews t-shirt. I've already sold none of them. White chocolate Reese's are elite.
Drew sample over all day long.
Hell yeah. Crip was already going to vote that way.
I know. He's his biggest fan.
Besides you, right?
All right. Well, I didn't need to see this shit. God damn it.
You opened it, didn't
Fucking
you?
hell. Yeah, and it's gross.
It was a good. He said it was a healthy one.
I don't want to see people shits.
I got to tell you though, if it's the case and there's a healthy one, and he sent me an unhealthy one, that means his phone is loaded with a whole bunch of pictures of his shit. Which all I got to say is that's my boy.
You know what's funny? Greg in our group chat says, "Steer, should I yell dump truck?"
Yes.
We were already. He's probably sent that at the same fucking time,
right?
That we were saying he's going to be eating his ass.
Yep.
Oh, Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. You should go up there and put your face right in between them.
Put it right in there and fucking make your touch that taint with your tongue. Stick it out when you got your face in them cheeks.
Exactly.
And shake it around.
Now, defense. The one guy we definitely need to slow down for them. Josh Allen from Kentucky. Cincy James, favorite school.
Yeah.
I like their basketball team. Always been a basketball fan. But
not.
It's fair. Most
It
people
is what it is. Like I'm in the only college football I'm into. Like I'm easing my way into it. I can see getting more into it, but I just started watching college football recently.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But Josh Allen from Kentucky, the Jaguars pass rusher, 12 sacks already this year.
Yeah,
our buddy Blackout Trey's killing it with 10.5. Allen has 12.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he's good. He was drafted our top 10 guy, drafted to be the other Josh Allen.
Right.
Probably having a better season
yes.
than the Madden Josh Allen.
Yeah, that fucking.
I mean, he's having a good season, but he's,
yes. I mean, but that fucking team is somewhat imploding.
Yes.
I mean, when Glenn Goodberry puts a meme up or a GIF or GIF or whatever the fuck you call them, where someone's going out in a dumpster and throwing something in a dumpster, and it's like this year's Bill season, you know things aren't going right. Fucking Von Miller punching his goddamn
I was about
pregnant fucking girlfriend, like bruises on her abdomen, and she's pregnant. What the fuck?
That's a piece of shit right there.
Yes. Jesus Christ,
so
man.
Fuck
it's bad
you,
enough
Miller.
to beat your fucking girlfriend up, but now you got bruises on her stomach and she's pregnant. That's like next fucking level.
Yeah, it's a piece of shit. It's straight up.
Now, it's all still alleged, right?
I guess. Yeah. If I guess we should say if.
Right.
If what
it's
looks
true
to be true is true, then he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, big time piece of shit. That's fucking horrible. I couldn't believe the news, though. I've never really heard anything negative about Von Miller, and then that came out, and I'm like, that's fucked up.
No, but I definitely tend to lean, I don't think a lot of things just get made up.
Right.
And
and they did see bruises on her arm, neck, abdomen.
Now, there's been some crazy ass shit where people will do some stuff, and I'm not saying that. I think it's.
Man, I got shit. All right.
You got to take that?
I don't know. Yeah, let me just see. Hold on a second.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we can't set and dog Deshaun Watson because now he's on the Browns and then be like, oh, Von Miller's okay. Like, he's always been a good guy. No, I mean, if it's true, scumbag. Like pregnant,
same level,
woman,
different things,
man.
but yeah,
a woman in general.
I don't know who I'd put on top of the other one, Let them motherfuckers go into Battle Dome. One enters and one leaves. Two enter and one leaves. And then the one that leaves, we fucking take him out on the way out.
Yeah, he dies in. You're going to actually die.
Thunderdome. That was the reference.
Yeah.
A lot of the viewers might be young, so they don't know about Thunderdome with Mad Max, but elite movie. Best Christmas movie after Die Hard.
Lots of S&M outfits.
Yes.
Mad
Max. Tina Turner.
There was Tina
She
Turner.
ran Bartertown.
Yeah, it's been a while since I watched that. The new one I thought was good, but apparently there's a lot of Tom Hardy and
Master Blaster.
Scarlett Johansson. Apparently they did not get along on set.
Oh. I didn't see the new one.
Put people out in the desert and
was Mel Gibson in the new one?
No.
It was. So they made a new Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
It was it's like Mad Max Fury Road or something.
How the fuck they do that without Mel Gibson in it?
I don't know. They do whatever.
These cocksuckers are ruining everything I had fucking that was good in my childhood. Everything that was good, they're ruining from the 80s and early 90s, man.
I haven't seen a Debbie Does Dallas remake.
Well, that might be pretty good because at least they'd have their fucking shaved bush.
It's like
Debbie Does Dallas, man. Them bitches had a lot of hair.
Debbie Does the Dallas Cowboys.
Right. Yes.
What was that? What was that one you were talking about a week or two ago?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
I've seen so many fucking porns. I don't know. I did say, I wonder if you went to Pornhub and fucking search Juice Gang, what would come up? I never did that though.
Jesus Christ.
I know we're all walking around with our Juice Gang hats, and I'm just wondering. They got a category for everything. You could fucking go on there and search pork chop, and you're gonna come up with some fucked up shit. I'm gonna go on there and I'm gonna search Dale Altman, see what comes up.
Don't do that.
What if it's you?
A secret.
Yeah. Secret's out.
Just getting railed on.
Mad Max, not Debbie Does Dallas. Matt says, I'll take them both, man. And you got to stick with the original fucking Debbie Does Dallas music, too. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-dum. I know the music, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I've probably watched Debbie Does Dallas probably minimum 200 times.
Nugget porn? Tyler said nugget porn exists.
Huh. I did see some stuff in Amsterdam.
Like chicken nuggets?
I don't know. If he's talking about the shit I saw in Amsterdam, that ain't the nugget porn you want to watch.
Are we talking about little people?
Maybe.
I researched little people a couple weeks ago. I ain't gonna lie. Well, one popped up, and then I got curious. I was telling Derek and Jeff this at the game Sunday. One popped up, and I was like, well, son of a fucking bitch. Is this a thing?
Yeah.
So then I was like, now I'm curious. Now I'm interested.
Yeah.
So I went down that fucking tunnel.
Right. Might as well. Fuck, who's not interested? I mean, there's some fucking decent looking nuggets.
I was not like, it didn't do it for me.
There's a couple out there.
But it caught my interest. I had to
you have to
dive
look at
deeper.
It. You have to
into this. I'm like, is this a thing on here?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, speaking of porn, I got to scrub my taint, get ready to go back in there to work and be professional.
Going to work on a Friday.
Oh, yeah. I'm off tomorrow, but I'll probably pick it up if they offer.
Missing some limbs. Look at it. I'm not. What? What
the fuck? Man, I'm telling you, I'm into some fucked up shit, Tyler, but
Tyler, what the fuck are you
That's
into?
Next level out there in West Virginia, bro.
No limbs.
Missing limb pictures. Yeah. Look that shit.
And then Matt says Jurassic Park. I ain't watching no dinosaur porn.
I'll watch that motherfucker. And then he says Brew Crew for life.
I'd watch that porn.
I would watch the shit out of that porn.
Bros being bros.
That's right, man. It ain't gay if it's a 3-way.
Or it's 80 or 14, 16 way.
Hey, the more the merrier, right?
Midget zombie porn exists.
What the fuck?
I've never even watched zombie porn.
I have. Thing? I watched a porn that was a remake of fucking The Walking Dead. Where
it's like, I'm gonna eat your brain.
No, they were
brains located in your pussy.
Right. No, they had to have sex with the zombies to kill them. This is no lie. It was a parody from The Walking Dead, and they had to have sex with the zombies to kill them.
It's like I gotta shove my dick through the back of your head.
Tyler, he says, I wish it talking about that fucking pictures of people missing limbs. Like I wish I didn't know it existed. You Googled that shit, Tyler.
That's on your
fault.
Google. You're on the FBI. You're on an FBI list now.
If you Google like naked women with missing limbs, that kind of shit will pop up.
Tyler, they make porn game. They say you can't last more than 30. I know, but then they want your credit card.
Right.
I've looked into it.
And they charge by the minute, not by the 30 seconds.
They make you give a credit card.
That's at the beginning of all those things, man. It'd be like,
I don't give a credit card.
They'd be like, is your bedroom door locked? This app will make you come in less than 30 seconds. Be like, man, I don't want to do that in 30 seconds. I want to enjoy it a little bit.
Not me. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Get it done?
Yeah, let's hurry up. Get this cleaned up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, I'm late.
Out.
Well, I got to get in the shower, Dale. You got any more over-unders or Bengals talk?
Honestly, I got a lot more porn talk. I thought we were just hitting our zone.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's just do another show on Monday.
We will do a show on Monday.
Right.
We'll do a Monday Night Football pregame show.
That's right. And then and right after that, I'll go to work.
Yeah, you got to stop going to work, man. That money's just getting to you.
It's my last check before Christmas. I only get one more check, and I'm working on that right now. And these goddamn kids, I got to buy their love. The only way you can buy their love is getting them nice things, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Fucking Peggy wants a pair of Doc Martens. They're $170 fucking dollars. Last time, my second oldest, Madison, wanted a pair of Doc Martens, and they were like that, and she never fucking wore them. Never wore them.
That's the worst thing, man. You buy so much shit at Christmas, and most of it's just like they just toss it aside.
They don't care.
It's always like,
it's
like, oh, I like this one thing.
Yeah.
Like, well, why didn't I buy you one fucking thing?
Exactly.
Why did I spend all this fucking money?
Yeah, no shit.
My fucking kids, I mean, I'm just going to give them some fucking money. I bought them a few things. Marissa, I'm sure, bought a few things, but it's like, he's going to give you a fucking couple $100 each. And fucking,
I'm just getting them all fucking.
Get whatever the fuck you want, because I'm just tired of pleasing you.
T-shirts from my shop.
You should. Of your face. Put your face on some
I'm going to put my face on it. Yeah.
I am. This is
that
fucking
one
Merry fucking Christmas.
I'm going to give him that one of Santori.
Yeah, Anthony wants to know where his nice things are, Dad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, ask your mom.
You bastard.
Yeah.
All right. Love y'all, man. Chop. You're fucking